Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Iniesta, Romario, pings in across. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's being shifted off it. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. And he's let fly! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In by Gullit. Pressing high and with purpose. Tottenham are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Carlos.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
He's got away. Stood up well to him there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Iniesta. Now it's Platini. And he shoots! Thuram gets over and intercepts. And it's Del Piero. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Pele! Pirlo could move up a gear here. And this is Romario. And that's a good ball. Goes for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Nicely weighted ball. Platini. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good foot in there. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Platini. That is good strength. And here's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pirlo. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Iniesta. Yaya Toure. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Del Piero. Puyol. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking there.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Pele. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Luis Suárez.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's gone looking for safety. Opts for safety. Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos pinches it off him. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he welcomes it in. Gullit. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it into space. Played it. Gullit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Messi coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he takes a shot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tottenham grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, what a mistake! And it's played in. Cleared away. That's going to go a long way. And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good play. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Pele. He's beaten the last man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Del Piero! Off the bar! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! Cruyff at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's come loose. Half an hour gone in the second half. Cruyff. He's found a way through. And he's and the shot! Thuram. And here's Del Piero. He could be in here. Referee has just said play on.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Good take and real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Romario clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Del Piero. Now Yaya Toure. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank. Iniesta. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, what has happened here?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Always onto this. Romario! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Played into space. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Eto'o. Thuram makes the interception. Scholes. Brzezinski. Rummenigge. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks.